What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lee Vlogs. Today's a very, very special day on the vlog because finally we have the GTR back. Finally, after months and months, we have the GTR back. And also, this is gonna be the first time you guys get all three cars all together, all at once. So we're gonna talk about the GTR and pretty much why it's been gone. But with no further ado, welcome to the vlog. All right, through this door. Godzilla is alive. So, finally, the truth about the GTR, huh? The truth y'all been wanting to hear. Everything y'all been wanting to know. Where has this car been? Why did it take so long? All that stuff. Hopefully I can answer those questions for y'all in this video. But yeah, GTR is back in the garage now. Running pretty good, pretty good. No complaints. She's back to normal. Also got the Corvette here. Looking pretty dirty right now. Should go get her washed. And Type R, chilling. I did not kick my wife out of the garage. Thought about it, but yeah, Type R is gonna be in the driveway for now. So let's talk about the GTR and kind of where she's been and what kind of went down with this car. So pretty much with the GTR, I got it back last October of 2021. Had it for about, let's say, a month, 2 months. Everything was running good. Everything was perfect, no issues. Then I got these wheels. And I'm not blaming the issue with the GTR on the wheels, but I'm just telling you guys what happened, the cycle of events that kind of happened. So I got these wheels put on the car, and then that's when I started having transmission issues. So pretty much the transmission went to shit, and it's a common issue with GTRs, like not so common with 2017s and newer. That's kind of the main reason why I got a 2017, is because I did not want to go through the transmission issues, but unfortunately I still fucking went through the transmission issues. So, you know, you can't win them all, guys. But yeah, so put these wheels on, and then I started having transmission issues. Not blaming the wheels on the transmission issues. I know that GTRs are notorious for having transmission issues. Just telling you what happened. But started having transmission issues. So first off, I took it to a Nissan dealership, and they immediately quoted me $20,000 brand new transmission. Like, they didn't want to do anything other than put a brand new transmission in it. And I was kind of just like thinking to myself, for the most part, like, yeah, like, one, it's $20,000, like on top of a brand new car that I just bought. Didn't really want to go through with that. Two, like, if I put in an OEM GTR transmission in this car again, isn't it going to just have the same issues? Like, if it's the transmissions are just notoriously bad from the factory, it's probably going to run into that issue 10,000, 20,000 miles down the line. So I didn't really want to go through with that, and I wasn't really trying to fork out an additional 20 grand on top of what I just spent on the car. So from there, I reached out to some of the forums, and then I jumped into a local Facebook GTR group here in NorCal, and ran into my boy Dan, and he's pretty much the GTR mastermind in all of the Bay Area. Shout out to Dan, you're the man, you know. But pretty much we ended up doing a Shep rebuild on my transmission. So we ended up doing a Shep 2K transmission rebuild on it. This isn't my expertise, guys, and this is where my automotive expertise kind of stops, because I can do the bare minimum things. Like, I could, you know, fit an exhaust on here, I can change the oil, I can do all that. So when you start talking transmission parts and different things that were going on with it, like, that's not my expertise, and nor am I even going to try to explain the issues. But pretty much we did a Shep 2K transmission rebuild on this car, and now it is running flawlessly. It runs amazing. And one thing I didn't know about this car, which is something I should have checked before I bought another one, is that this car actually has a Speed by Design mid-pipe already on it. So that's why it's kind of a little louder than most GTRs that are, you know, stock completely. So I actually have a brand new Speed by Design mid-pipe in this box right here. So if anybody wants to buy that for a GTR, 500 bucks. That's how much I spent on it. So 500 bucks, brand new mid-pipe, never been used, never been mounted. All the hardware, everything's in that box. But yeah, GTR is back. I love having her back. It feels kind of weird because I didn't really know how long it would be to get the transmission rebuilt on this car. I thought it was going to be like maybe a month, 2 months, but it ended up being like a good like maybe almost 6 months before I got this car back. So this car has been out of commission for a good 6 months, which really sucked because it's like you buy a brand new car, or not a brand new car, but you know, new to you, and then it's just gone, and you're just kind of wondering, like, you're just kind of stuck in limbo. The main reasons why it took so long is because Shep was having, I guess, supply issues with getting parts for their different rebuilds, because they do a bunch of different rebuilds for high horsepower GTRs. But originally I just wanted to go for a Shep 1K rebuild, but they didn't have those parts and there was no estimated time of arrival on those parts. So I had to go with a Shep 2K transmission rebuild. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's the bullet I had to bite because I was trying to get this car back as soon as possible. But yeah, she's kind of dirty right now. Should get her washed too, and got bugs all over the front. I guess I'll also talk about the actual issues on what the transmission was doing, how the drivability. So initially, the transmission, it would go into like odd gears, or it would either choose even gears. It would switch off from time to time, and it wouldn't let me go over like 40 miles per hour, which is really strange. And I would have to like manipulate the paddle shifters to get it to shift into higher gears. I was like, okay, that was the first issue that was going on with it. And I kind of just let it sit for a little while, and just, you know, some days like I would start it up and it would work fine, and then other days it would not work fine. And then finally, kind of like the last straw is that like it just would not go, it wouldn't even start unless I put it in neutral, and then it wouldn't go into first gear unless I shift down from neutral into first or into automatic mode. And that's when I knew, I was like, okay, it's time to definitely fucking figure this shit out and just send it off, and hopefully we don't get no bad news. But she's back now. She works good. I'm guessing you guys probably want to know the cost to get that transmission rebuilt. So let's talk about that Nissan dealership. They quoted me $20,000 for a brand new transmission, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Don't want to do that. So I ended up going with Dan, and all in all, it came out to about $11,500 to just, you know, get her back and going. That's the full rebuild, oil change, all the stuff that you got to do with it. So yeah, that is what we're doing. Actually, let me go grab the keys for it, and I can actually maybe go through the build sheet and try to explain some of the stuff that was done. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so here's the build sheet, and it's handwritten, but let's see if I can read off what kind of went down. Not looking for that. So pretty much we did clutch basket or clutch pack, pressure sensor, quarts of oil, and then also trans tune replacement, and then also the Shep 2K. So that is what we got. Again, about $11,500 later, the GTR is back and running. So that is the update on the GTR. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this car now. I've contemplated selling it because since I bought this car, the values of these cars have gone to the fucking sky. So I am contemplating selling this car. However, I really, really like this car a lot. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that's the update on the GTR. That's kind of pretty much why it was gone for so long. But it is now back on the channel, and it will stay on the channel, I guess, until I decide if I want to sell it or if it breaks again. Hopefully it doesn't break again. But that's the update on the GTR, guys. In other news, Honda Civic Type R is running pretty fucking good. She's doing that work, just got her wash. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know y'all like that paint. Oh yeah. This one just got washed. And Corvette is running amazing. It's like, since getting this car and this car, I've fallen more in love with this car. Because this car just, it does so much for me. It's the sound, it's the shifting feel, it's the steering wheel now. It's so much how low to the ground it is. It's just, oh man. This car just does so fucking much to me. I don't know. I love this car so much. I don't think I'll ever sell this car. I don't think I'll ever sell it. Now, if I were to sell it, I would only sell it for another C7 Z06, but other than that, keeping this car. She's paid off. She's my baby. It's my baby. Love her so much. Okay, so now that the full explanation of the cars and everything is kind of situated, thank you guys for joining me for this video. I'll try to upload as much as I can. I'm about to be busy again with school. This is going to be my last semester before I finish the bachelor's, and then after that I get a nice long break until next August when I start the master's. So yeah. But I'll try to push out as many videos as I can. I know I've kind of been lacking on it, but now that we got all the cars back, I think I'll be more motivated to shoot some stuff for you guys. But yeah, if this is your first time coming through to the channel, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel and motivates me to upload more. So until next time, guys, Lee Vlogs out.